As December draws near, so does a date with destiny for California Memory. As his coat becomes whiter, his legs more weary, it makes sense that a thoroughbred will rise to halt his quest for 3 Longines Hong Kong Cups. Over the last 10 months, his main local threat has developed: military attack. The John Moore horse and pocket-sized grey will match motors again on Sunday, having both come out of the 1600-metre Sha-Tin Trophy with plenty of credit. Moore is strongly fixed on the campaign journey, reflecting on the performance of military attack.
Well, we all know that he was definitely going to be in need of the run, and I haven't knocked him around since that run. The grand final is on the 8th of December. Of course, he's going to be practically favourite on the 17th, but he's done everything right going into the race.
Richard Gibson is gearing a Keedmo feed completely around December too. He's piled the work into the burly horse to get him into race trim, including a barrier trial and blinkers. That piece of equipment, however, won't be used on Sunday, rather saved for the International Group 1.
But the odds-on favourite Keedmo feed will prevail in the Derby. Keedmo feed wins at 3/4.
Autumn Gold races at a mark 2 points higher than when he entered this race last year. Will it be back to 100 or more with a top 5 finish? And Dowing faces a test. It is a trial after all, but not as significant as what is ahead of Jolly Victor. He's got talent, but also a task to turn around some performance mathematics. Liberator we know, and same world we've seen. John Moore believes now Dominant needs to be ridden more quietly after rolling the dice with more positive instructions last preparation. But how about HKIR? A frustration? Did he finally please his master, fourth in the Sarsak?
Boy, did he what? It's been a long time waiting, for him to do something. He did get a bit of a checkered passage the last 100 or so, but Moreira was very pleased with the run and said, are you going to run him next week? I said, of course, this was the plan. I still have some doubts about his temperament. Even though we've gelded him, I know him, my long trainers personally in the stable, on the track and so forth. I don't think this horse at times gives 100%. From that point of view, I've got him as good as I can get him right now, right? To do the job over 2,000. But whether he's going to be able to stand up and present himself against the big boys, that he's going to be competitive, is still to be seen.
Some say history never repeats, but Hong Kong seems a place where it goes close to doing so every now and then. California Memory will be aiming for reruns over the next 3 weeks of last year's brilliance. 12 months ago in the Jockey Club Mile, Hong Kong race fans were treated to round 2 of the captivating season battle between Ambitious Dragon and Glorious Days. This year, in their absence, Hong Kong searches for a contender to rise and lead the defence of the SAR's proud record in December's Longines Hong Kong Mile. Gold Fun and Blazing Speed are the favourites for the Jockey Club Mile, with both having delivered compelling runs stepping into the event. Gold Fun was positioned perfectly by Olivia Deleuze during the running of the Sha-Tin Trophy, and Julia sprinted away to mark up a Group 2.
And he makes it the National Day Cup Sha-Tin Trophy double. Gold Fun.
Blazing Speed seems to be on an improving form spiral since finishing second to Gold Fun fresh up.
Speed's running on from Helene Spirit, but Gold Fun absolutely bolts up. What a start performance. Gold Fun.
His win in the Chinese Recreation Club Challenge Cup was effortless, whilst his second to Endowing conceding £9 and working hard on the pace in the Sasa Ladies' Purse was tough. Casper Founds has Elaine Spirit galloping well, and a competitive showing won't surprise people as much as it may have when he placed in the Champions Mile.
Dan Excel just in front from Helene Spirit. Dan Excel wins the Champions Mile.
His other chance, Packing Whiz, though, isn't easy to get a line on through this season's trials and last season's race day form. He was often brilliant to the eye and then fell short of expectations. His true ability may be lost amongst punters' lament.
But Packing Whiz back to his best and wins the Chairman's Trophy brilliantly.
Pure Champion, like Elaine Spirit, is Group 1 placed, and John Size before the season began hinted that Rural Specialist is a horse to follow. John Moore produces a recovering Dan Excel. A virus has set back his campaign. Destined for Glory, who slayed the Dragon in this race 2 years ago. And Extension. Well, it's not the champion's mile, but he half-inched last start in a 6-sprint race, but there was some dash left in his legs.
Extension goes through and makes it back-to-back victories.
The VOC HK Wealth Management Jockey Club Mile, an international trial and opportunity for a local to flex their muscle. With glorious days expected to aim straight at December, with Super Filly Moonlight Cloud, the winner on Sunday will want to pack a punch in doing so to show that he's more than just a pretender. Joe Moreira left Singapore as an unchallenged winning machine and entered the more demanding Hong Kong racing scene, carrying the expectation of being a future champion. In only a few weeks, he has been striking at a Purton and White-like rate, with success attracting more of the like, as well as requiring challenging choices between horses to ride in feature races. The Jockey Club Sprint presented Moreira with such a choice between the Hong Kong Group 2 Premier Bowl winner Sterling City and a Class 2 straight track winner Amber Sky.
Well, it was a really tough call, as you have said just now. Amber Sky, by the way, how he wanted to surprise everybody else, including myself. I thought he had chance of winning, but I didn't think he was going to win so easy. And Sterling City, he just gave me my first cup winner here in Hong Kong, so it was very hard to hop off from that one to get on the other one. But by the way how Sterling City has been performing and showing off that he's a good horse, I just thought he was going to be a better ride, and I just wanted to stick with him.
Sterling City makes up a Moore quartet alongside Frederick Engels, Captain Sweet and Charles the Great. Frederick Engels, with leading jockey Zach Purton to ride, hinted last season that his time to seize the crown as Hong Kong's leading sprinter could be now.
First to Dubai, and Lucky 9 beats Frederick Engels.
Tony Cruz presents a tough group of horses led by Best 11. Time after time returns to competition following the removal of bone chips. It'd be a memorable achievement by fledgling trainer Chris So if the horse could be fighting out the Group 2 race near the finish. Cerise Cherry won early in the season and looked the part, striding out in a trial on the all-weather track recently.
Going into a clear third, but Cerise Cherry will atone for his luckless defeat in last year's edition.
Former South African Eaton Blitz has been set a tough task by Ricky Yu, but stable expectations will be high with Amber Sky. Although, like Eagle Regiment, maybe he's more effective on a straight course. Irrespective of that, Moreira is adamant that he's chosen the best option to win the Jockey Club Sprint.
Well, he had the reputation of being hanging out on the bank, but that wasn't the really meaning that I went to ride Sterling City. I just thought Sterling City has proved himself in a higher class, and I just thought he would be a better ride.
Moreira may be right choosing Sterling City over Amber Sky, but the International Sprint Trial is no Group 2 giveaway, so he'll need a little magic to make sure the so-called better ride is a winning one.